Hey guys, in this video we're gonna be checking out the top 10 best mechanical keyboard that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based in my personal opinion and hours of research and have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions and more. If you want to see more information in the updated price, you can check out the description below and also make sure subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the Corsair K95 RGB Platinum. The best mechanical keyboard just so happens to be the best gaming keyboard. There's just something about the Corsair K95 RGB Platinum that we can't get enough of. At its core, the K95 RGB Platinum features either Cherry MX Speed or Cherry MX Brown switches, linear or tactile, respectively. Both options offer a lengthy reliability guarantee, although where the MX Brown switches have 2 mm of travel, the RGB MX Speed switch can deliver an ultra-fast actuation at just 1.2 mm. The former is a great all-around switch, while the latter is best suited to gaming. At a more macro level, you'll also find handy media keys along the top right of this sizable keyboard for quick access to start, pause, forward, backward, and stop commands. There's also a volume wheel and mute button just above. Furthermore, there are 6 programmable macro keys down the left-hand side, programmable via the iCUE app for whichever purpose you might dream up. The Corsair K95 RGB Platinum nails the basics of a great mechanical keyboard, while also being brilliant at gaming. If you don't want to spend too long deciding on your next board, this is the one for you. Moving on at number 9, we have the Ducky One RGB TKL. Despite using Cherry MX switches just like the majority of candidates here, the Ducky One RGB has the smoothest Cherry stabilizers I've ever felt right out of the box. When you have to hit the spacebar between every word, this little detail has a tremendous impact on your typing comfort. Stabilizers aside, the keycaps are as good as they get for a stock board. The Ducky One RGB comes with PBT plastic keycaps and double-shot legends, both the most durable types in their respective categories. This matters because it means the keycaps will last for years, and the print on them won't fade away, and with the best mechanical keyboards designed to endure, that's important. Ducky also includes an extra set of colorful keycaps for the escape, space, and control keys. Try swapping to them on a rainy day. There's just one minor caveat behind it all. Although it has a metal backplate, the Ducky One RGB is sadly encased in a plastic chassis. A fully metal case, or even just a metal front plate, would have driven up its cost. And at $125, this keyboard hits a real sweet spot, with great features and performance for the price. If you're a fan of bright as hell RGBs, we recently spent some time with the limited-run HyperX Ducky One Mini collaboration, which we also loved. At number 8, we have the Filco Majestouch 2. The Majestouch 2 is to typing as water is to thirst. They both represent the most straightforward solutions to an underlying problem, and they're both equally bland. It's boring, but it is still one of the best mechanical keyboards for pure typing. Even against the next most boring keyboard on this list, the Filco Majestouch 2 seems lifeless in comparison. It doesn't have any fancy features to boast of, nor does it have a unique trick. Customization is limited to picking your preferred Cherry MX switch from a roster of black, brown, blue, and red. What you see here is what you get. This simplicity, however, also explains its popularity. As it turns out, some people love no-frills keyboards. Filco simply stuffed 104 Cherry MX switches into a durable chassis and sold it at $139, establishing the Majestouch 2 as a fantastic starter board or as a dependable backup. With that said, the Majestouch 2's monotony may be a bit too mundane for even the strictest of typists, and its lack of backlighting can work against it in a dimly lit room. Some users have also complained that the key legends fade too quickly. At number 7, we have the DOS Keyboard 4 Professional. Productivity doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. Those who want a bit more style and a few more features from an otherwise down-to-earth keyboard can opt for the DOS Keyboard 4 Professional. DOS keyboard devices have been floating around the best mechanical keyboard lists for ages, and for good reason. Stylistically speaking, the DOS Keyboard 4 Professional strikes a delicate balance between professional and flashy. Its weighty metal front plate helps with both function and form, planting the keyboard firmly on your desk while keeping it looking sharp. Where other keyboards use small volume rollers, the DOS includes a large tactile volume knob decorated with eye-catching red chrome accents. But aesthetics aren't what put DOS on the list. Performance did. Designed for typists first, the DOS only comes with either the clicky Cherry MX Blue or the tactile Cherry MX Brown, two of the most popular switches for typing. Cherry MX Brown is especially favored as a superb all-around switch for typing and gaming, thanks to its silent actuation and tactile bump. You get all these goodies for $169, but don't expect premium keycaps, backlights, or stable elevator feet. The elevator feet are especially irritating since they don't grip as well as they should. Otherwise, the DOS Keyboard 4 blends essential features and excellent typing performance into a stylish package. At number 6, we have the Fujitsu Realforce R2 RGB. Fujitsu is one of the few manufacturers with a catalog of topper keyboards. We picked the Realforce R2 RGB to represent one of the best typing switches around. Revered by ardent keyboard fans as the ultimate typing switch, the topper switch, pronounced TOPRE, as it stands for Tokyo Press, rarely appears in gaming keyboards due to its high cost. To please all kinds of gamers and typists, the Realforce R2 RGB can toggle between 1.5mm, 2mm, and 3mm actuation distances, the first for fast-paced gaming, and the latter two for typing and general use. Fujitsu even reserved a key to cycle through them on the fly. Moreover, you can individually set the actuation distance for every key through the optional driver software. Aside from bright RGB backlights, the Realforce R2 has excellent ABS keycaps with double-shot legends. The keycaps are paired with Cherry MX stems instead of topper stems, a vital feature for keycap swapping. Unfortunately, TOPRE's prestige and novelty have a matching price tag. You'd be hard-pressed to find a topper keyboard for under $200. The Fujitsu Realforce R2 RGB costs $250 plus, and that still won't net you a metal case or braided cables. For die-hard fans, that's a fair price to pay for their favorite switch. Everyone else should try it in person before swiping their credit card. At number 5, we have the Logitech Pro Mechanical Gaming Keyboard. The Logitech G Pro X is a reimagining of the original G Pro 10 keyless design. Virtually nothing has changed here, with a small exception, that you can now swap key switches. Logitech has fully embraced hot swappable PCB designs, allowing you to change the types of switches you use on their keyboard with relative ease. Because of their general uniformity, you can use just about any aftermarket key switch you'd like on the G Pro X. However, due to small differences in switch manufacturing sizes, it's recommended that you use Logitech switches, which are offered in linear, tactile, and clicky varieties to avoid any compatibility issues. The Pro X is the first time we've seen this feature outside of the DIY market for mechanical keyboards and is undoubtedly a welcome and exciting way to shake things up with a tried and tested design. At number 4, we have the Razer Huntsman V2 Analog. Combining the latest optical technology and Razer's analog mechanical key switches, the Razer Huntsman V2 Analog is good enough to get a 5-star rating from us. That's underselling it. This gaming keyboard delivers the best typing and gaming experience of any keyboard we've tested in the last few months, with extremely satisfying tactile feedback and a wrist rest that's designed to let you game for longer. As far as keyboards go, it is sitting on the expensive side of things, but it's definitely worth it. At number 3, we have the Roccat Vulcan TKL Pro. Who needs a full-sized keyboard when TKL gaming keyboards such as the Roccat Vulcan TKL Pro exist? This compact gaming keyboard is among the best in performance, comfort, and looks, touting a classy brushed gunmetal finish and floating keys that brilliantly showcase its customizable RGB lighting. Roccat's Titan optical switches are not only fast and accurate, but satisfying, quiet and robust as well. It'll set you back quite a bit, but it's so worth it. At number 2, we have the Alienware Pro Gaming Keyboard AW768. When you think Alienware, value isn't the word that comes to mind. But, this time around, the Alienware Pro Gaming Keyboard AW768 is a genuinely great deal. At under $100 or quid, you're getting the toughest gaming keyboard fitted with mechanical keys, dedicated macro keys and slick aesthetics. It's not the most feature-rich keyboard in the game, but at this price, it really doesn't need to be. One of the best gaming keyboards in 2021, the Alienware Pro Gaming Keyboard AW768 gets the job done, and looks good while doing it. And finally at number 1, we have the Corsair K65 Mini. 60% keyboards are more than a passing fad. Gamers with smaller desks or just want a more compact setup in general will find these ultra-compact gaming keyboards a boon, and the Corsair K65 Mini is among the best of those. With incredibly satisfying presses, an impressive polling rate of 8,000 Hz, and highly customizable keys, there's a lot to love here. And, they make this keyboard well worth the admittedly steep learning curve if you're used to full-sized keyboards. It may take a while to get used to not having arrow keys, for example, but you won't regret it. Thanks you for watching guys, I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure like, comment and subscribe. If you have any question related to this product you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.